Have you ever wondered what happened to the cities that were once bustling with life, but now lie abandoned and forgotten? There are many abandoned cities around the world, some famous and some unknown. From the radioactive wasteland of Pripyat to the ghost town of Centralia, each abandoned city has its own story. But what they all have in common is the feeling of being stuck in time, as if the clock has stopped and they're frozen in a moment that was never meant to end. Ghost towns and abandoned cities have always captured our imaginations. Today, we're going to explore the 15 forgotten and abandoned cities that will creep you out. Number 15. Hashima Island, Japan, also known as Battleship Island. Hashima Island has a fascinating history dating back to Japan's industrialization period in the early 20th century. The island, located off the coast of Nagasaki, was a bustling coal mining community, with its population peaking at over 5,000 people. Its high-rise buildings gave it the appearance of a battleship. However, as coal demand decreased, the island was abandoned in 1974, and nature has taken over the concrete buildings and infrastructure. The island's dark past includes forced labor during World War II, and many Korean and Chinese laborers lost their lives due to the dangerous working conditions. Despite its creepy reputation, the island has become a popular tourist attraction, with guided tours providing a glimpse into its industrial past and dark history. Number 14. Bodie, California. Bodie is a ghost town located in California. Founded in 1859, it was originally a mining town during the Gold Rush era, and at its peak in the late 1800s, it boasted a population of around 10,000 people, making it one of the largest cities in California at the time. Today, Bodie stands frozen in time, with over 100 structures remaining in various states of decay. Despite its abandonment, Bodie is a state historic park that draws over 200,000 visitors each year, who come to see the beauty of this abandoned mining town. But what makes Bodie even more fascinating are the creepy stories that have emerged about the town over the years. Visitors have reported paranormal activity, including sightings of ghostly apparitions, strange noises, and unexplained lights. Number 13. Ferocia, Cyprus. A once thriving city located in the eastern part of Cyprus. Ferocia was the most popular tourist destination in Cyprus in the 1970s and was even visited by celebrities such as Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. However, in 1974, Turkey invaded Cyprus and Ferocia was suddenly abandoned by its inhabitants. Ferocia has been left untouched for over 40 years, which means that its buildings have not been repaired or maintained. As a result, the city's once shiny and tall buildings are now falling apart and covered in plants. But what makes Ferocia even more strange is that the abandoned buildings are still untouched. Feels like people who lived there just disappeared. Visitors have reported a strange feeling of unease while standing outside the city, and some have even claimed to have seen ghostly figures in the windows of abandoned buildings. Another creepy fact about Ferocia is that it has become a nesting ground for turtles. The busy streets that were once filled with people are now home to these animals, and their presence only adds to the unsettling atmosphere of the city. Number 12. Kayakoy. Once a thriving Greek village, was home to around 25,000 people in the early 20th century. However, during World War I, the Greek population was forced to leave, and the village became almost entirely deserted. The village was further damaged by an earthquake in 1957, and today it stands as a haunting reminder of the past. Visitors can explore the abandoned houses, churches, and other buildings that make up this unique ghost town. This abandoned city was the inspiration for the novel Birds Without Wings by Louis de Bernières, which tells the story of the village's Greek and Turkish inhabitants during the tumultuous events of the early 20th century. Number 11. Mohenjo-daro. It is an ancient city situated in Pakistan, believed to have been built approximately 4,600 years ago, around 2600 BCE. The reasons for its abandonment are still unknown, despite extensive research and analysis. Some experts speculate that invading armies, changes in the course of the Indus River, environmental degradation, or economic decline may have contributed to the city's downfall. This city was considered very advanced for its time, One fascinating aspect of this ancient city is the discovery of various artifacts and objects that suggest the people who lived there were skilled in art and culture. Archaeologists have found many pieces of jewelry, figurines, and pottery decorated. Number 10. Beichuan. It was once a bustling city in the Sichuan province of China, with a population of around 160,000. However, in 2008, the city was devastated by a 7.9 magnitude earthquake that killed over 80,000 people and left millions homeless. The city was abandoned due to the extent of the damage, and today, visitors can see the ruins of buildings, schools, and even a museum that was destroyed by the earthquake. Number 9. Centralia. It was once a thriving coal mining town in Pennsylvania with a population of around 1,000 people. However, in 1962, a fire started in a coal mine underneath the town and has been burning ever since. The fire caused the town to be evacuated, and today it is essentially a ghost town with a few remaining residents. One interesting fact about Centralia is that the town served as the inspiration for the video game and movie Silent Hill. Number 8. Belchite. Belchite is an abandoned town in Spain that was destroyed during the war. The town was the site of a major battle in 1937, and both sides suffered significant casualties. The town was left in ruins, and the decision was made to leave it as a reminder of the war's devastation. Visitors can see the ruins of the town's churches, homes, and other buildings. One interesting fact is that the town was used as a filming location for the movie Pan's Labyrinth. Number 7. Kolmanskop. Kolmanskop is a ghost town in Namibia that was once a thriving diamond mining town in the early 20th century. However, after World War I, diamond production declined, and the town was eventually abandoned in the 1950s. Today, visitors can explore the remains of the town, including abandoned homes, schools, and even a hospital. One interesting fact is that the town was used as a filming location for the movie The King is Alive. Number 6. Wharram, Percy. It is an abandoned medieval village located in England. The village was founded in the 12th century and was inhabited until the 16th century, when the population declined and the village was eventually abandoned. Today, visitors can see the remains of the village, including the church, homes, and other buildings. One interesting fact is that the village has been the subject of numerous ghost stories over the years. Number 5. Ross Island. It is an abandoned island located in India. The island was once a British settlement, and the ruins of the island serve as a reminder of India's colonial past. Visitors can explore the remains of the island's buildings, including the old British administrative headquarters, a church, and a bakery. One interesting fact is that the island was also used as a colony during British rule. Number 4. Sanzhi UFO houses. The Sanzhi UFO houses in Taiwan are a set of futuristic pod-shaped buildings that were constructed in the 1980s. The original plan was to build a vacation resort in the area, but construction was plagued by accidents and financial difficulties. Eventually, the project was abandoned, and the buildings were left to decay. The reason for the abandonment of the house's plan is unclear. Some visitors have reported feeling uneasy or experiencing paranormal activity while exploring abandoned buildings. Number 3. Oradour-sur-Glane. It is a village in France. On June 10, 1944, German soldiers entered the village and killed 642 people, including women and children. The village was then set on fire, and the few survivors were left to escape through the fields. Today, visitors can explore the ruins of the village, which include burned-out buildings, abandoned cars, and personal belongings that were left behind. One interesting fact about the village has been used as a filming location for several movies and TV shows. Number 2. Pyramiden. It is a former mining town located in Norway. However, the town was abandoned in the 1990s when the union collapsed and the coal mine was no longer profitable. Today, visitors can explore the abandoned buildings and artifacts that remain in Pyramiden, including a Lenin statue and a swimming pool that is still filled with water. One interesting fact about Pyramiden is that the town was once a showcase of Soviet socialism, with amenities such as a cinema, a sports hall, and a music school. Number 1. Pripyat. Pripyat is a city located in northern Ukraine. The city was home to around 50,000 people, including many workers from the nearby nuclear power plant. After the disaster, the city was evacuated and its inhabitants were never allowed to return. Today, Pripyat stands as a ghost town, frozen in time and abandoned due to the radiation that still lingers in the area. One interesting fact about Pripyat is that the city was once a model of urban planning, with modern amenities such as a swimming pool, a cinema, and a Ferris wheel. Today, visitors can explore the ruins of Pripyat. Each of these abandoned cities has a unique story to tell, from tragedy and disaster to mystery and intrigue. While they may be abandoned, they continue to fascinate visitors from around the world with their haunting beauty and rich history. Whether you're a history buff or just someone who loves to explore the unknown, these cities are sure to leave an indelible mark on your mind. So grab your flashlight and venture forth into these forgotten places. But be warned, the ghost may be lurking around every corner.